This is the TVFCU Sports Desk.
Welcome in to Sideline Spotlight. I'm Big Will Evanson. Oh yeah, we have got another big night of high school football on deck across Tennessee and Georgia. And folks, few football fields in America had more talent on the field than at McCallie. The defending state champion Blue Tornado are hoping to rebound after being upset by Ensworth last week. But folks, they have one of the best teams in all of America standing in their way in town. It's the 6th-ranked team in the nation, Mission Viejo from California. Not often we see McCallie off a loss. Not often we see McCallie enter a game as the underdog, but the Blue Tornado did not play like an underdog. How about the leaping effort? Mizel Williams with one hand for the beautiful interception of McCallie. They were pounding the football, and they pounded home here. Chris Lloyd has the Blue Tornado faithful feeling good. And the overrated chants, they were loud in the stands, but Mission Viejo, at least for the moment, quiets them here. Reminder, the Diablos are ranked number 6 in America. And a reminder that, well, McCallie did not care. A big-time performance by the big men up front for McCallie, allowing the Blue Tornado to really control this football game. And boy, this is a win these kids won't soon forget. Down goes number 6. McCallie avenges last week's loss and gets an impressive 25-14 win. Let's head over to Bradley County. The Bradley Central Bears taking on Red Bank, looking for a 4th one in a row, and this will help. Braden Carroll, the QB keeper, puts the Bears up 14-10. But Carroll, he was not done. Well, he is tough to defend near the goal line. Another scamper for 6. Lead up to 11 now for Bradley Central, and the Bears defense took it from there. Sacks, fumble recoveries, just stifling in the second half. Bradley Central beats Red Bank 21-10. Another Bradley County team in action, the Walker Valley Mustangs. They're on the road taking Ooltewah. Great job by the Allen's band for the national anthem. Great job by Walker Valley quarterback Chase Stevens, trusting his receiver Reese Davis in the end zone tonight, hosting College Game Day tomorrow morning. Now they give us to Kason Cunningham. He's in. Mustangs have no problem with Ooltewah. They win it 41-6. Check out some more scores from Tennessee. Oak Ridge, they down Cleveland 35-7. East Hamilton gets the win 45-14 over Lenore City. Polk County, they're losers. Meigs County, they get the win 38-8. South Pittsburgh gets to 3-1 with a 41-7 win over Franklin County. Tyner's high-flying offense keeps it going 45-26 over Marshall County. Baylor doing what they do, dominating Christian Presbyterian 48-7. Friday night rivals return this week. Our crews were in East Ridge. The Pioneers hosted Central. The Pounders looking for their first win on the year. You know, East Ridge won't make it easy because, folks, the Pioneers don't just make plays on offense and defense. They can make them on special teams. Harry Strickland with the block. And the basketball player, Jordan Woods, does the rest, cashing in the big play by Strickland. But, man, we had no lack of big plays over on the CW Chattanooga. Check this one out. DeMarcus Scruggs off the bobbled snap, rolling right, just heaves it to the house, and Jamari Jones finds it with 12 seconds until halftime. What a ridiculous play. And from there, it was cruise control for the Pioneers. King Knox, that's a great name, and this is a great run. 6 more for East Ridge. They dominate the Chattanooga Central Purple Pounders 35-0.
We had a little discussion at halftime, came out. Our kids picked it up, man. They're resilient. They play hard. You know, we got to love how physical we played. We talked about finishing the game being very physical and always being the most physical team on the field. You know, we're always proud of our kids.
And here's some more scores from across Tennessee. McMinn Central, they beat Scott 41-14. Sale Creek downs Grace Baptist 25-6 is the final there. Sequatchie County gets a shutout victory over Cascade 32-0. Grundy County, they remain undefeated 5-0, a 40-0 win over Pickett County. Silverdale, their winners 48-21, and Notre Dame gets the win over Providence Christian 28-21. Boyd Buchanan shuts out Chattanooga Christian 31-0. Soddy Daisy, they fall 49-7 to McMinn County. We head to North Georgia after the break. We'll show you a region clash between Ridgeland and Heritage. And Ringgold looks for win number 5 against a tough LFO team. Stay with us.
Sideline Spotlight is sponsored by Chattanooga Closet Company. This is the TVFCU Sports Desk.
Welcome back to Sideline Spotlight. Let's head down to North Georgia. Heritage hosting Ridgeland in a region clash. And boy, the Heritage Generals, they are always fun to watch. Off the drag route, Logan Sheetwood makes the grab. No cheating here. Logan just says, I am faster than you. High stepping his way home. Generals already up big, extend the lead. Now a handoff inside to the shifty Luke West, running north towards pay dirt. That's 6 more. Heritage in control throughout. They get a region win over Ridgeland, 30-7. Ringgold on the road tonight at LFO. You know the Warriors in red are fired up for this one. And boy, they played like it early on. Beautiful play design on the counter gives Bryson McDonald plenty of space. And he gets in. LFO strikes first, but the Warriors were making plays on the other side as well. Zion Jackson leaping up and getting it. A big early turnover. And LFO, they take advantage once again. Donald powering his way through, but the Warriors, they're up 14-0 on Ringgold, but here come the Tigers. The best way to flip a game is always a turnover. This one is tipped up, and how about Luke Jones? Heads up play, looking like an old school linebacker for the INT, and just like that, LFO, Ringgold capitalizes on their turnover. The quarterback keeper, Zach Grauer, has 6. LFO would go on to win this one, though. 35-17 is the final. To some more scores, North Murray gets the win, 46 over Union County, 24. Sonoraville gets the win, 69-20. Chattanooga, 45. Armurchie, 27. Dade County falls to Fannin County 21-14. Gordon Lee gets a big win over Christian Heritage 49-21. And Rockmart gets it done 41-0 in shutout fashion. Still ahead, something special might be brewing for Lookout Valley. See the impressive rebuild that saw the Yellow Jackets going from 9 players on the roster to a team with something to prove. That's next.
This is the TVFCU Sports Desk.
Welcome back to Sideline Spotlight. Everyone loves a good comeback story, and that's exactly what's happening with Lookout Valley this season. Last year, the Yellow Jackets barely had enough players to field a team and finished 0-10, but this year is much different. Meg Doyle spoke to the coach about the team's rebuild and what they want to accomplish this season.
Hey, who we missing? I know Brian, Anthony. Who else?
Roll call at the beginning of practice last season did not look like this for the Lookout Valley football team.
Last year, the first day of most of the summer, we had in the single digits. Once we got to putting on full pads, I think we had 9 kids here.
With 11 on-field positions, came the question, could they even have a season?
So many people started realizing quickly, if there's no football team, how many things are affected, from the band to the cheerleaders to what is everybody going to do out here on Friday nights instead of going to the football game?
It was all hands on deck to get enough cleats on the field to fill the roster, with about 70% of players taking the field at Lookout Valley for the first time, including Brandon Moore Jr., son of assistant coach Brandon Moore.
He asked me did I want to play, and I said sure, why not? I haven't played in a long time, but I do whatever I can to help my coach and my father.
Throughout the season, the roster fluctuated due to injuries.
It was like a revolving door of kids getting hurt because so many kids never played football before.
Which even led to having to cancel a game.
The thing was, you never knew how many people you were going to get at practice or really ever.
The Yellow Jackets finished the season 0-10.
I mean, it was pretty bad.
But even then, it did not stop these athletes from coming back.
Come. Here we go.
And this year, Lookout Valley went into Game 1 with 30 players on the team, with 16 returning from last season.
Having about double the attendance throughout the summer, it just made those kids care that much more. They felt like they had a lot more on the line, and they play a lot harder.
And stronger bonds due to the resiliency of those returning players.
I say bond, I said brought us close together, even through a losing season.
Now this season, the team is looking forward.
Good. Next. Ready.
And already have 2 wins under their belt.
I mean, it was kind of like a weight was lifted off the shoulders because you've been telling the kids, you just keep working, you keep doing the right things, good things are going to happen.
Good things that are helping to rewrite their storyline.
We got a chance now. It's not just we're going to lose every game.
In Lookout Valley, Meg Doyle, News Channel 9.
We are highlighting great stories from local teams, players, and coaches all season on Sideline Spotlight. You can help. Contact information for our newsroom is on your screen right now. You can reach out by email and social media if you know someone who deserves a spotlight. To some more scores. Whitwell, they take down Lookout Valley. Big win for the Tigers. Their first of the year, 54-0. Bledsoe County, our winners, 15-12. And Austin East takes down Brainerd 21-0. Signal Mountain, they get a victory 49-12. Chat Prep were winners as well, 18-6 in Cumberland County. Downs Howard, and a good one, 21-20. Gray County put up 63 points. They get the win over Lakeway Christian, and Warren County takes down Hickson 31-14. FNR is back next week, and we've got a good one in North Georgia. Northwest Whitfield hosts Heritage, and a region matchup. Coverage begins at 7:30 on the CW Chattanooga. You can also stream the game on our News Channel 9 Facebook page. We are talking Chattanooga football next. UTC prepares for another ranked opponent in the Vols. They get a chance to rebound after that heartbreaking loss to Georgia. Sideline Spotlight continues. Don't go anywhere.
This is the TVFCU Sports Desk.
The Chattanooga Mocs are back on the road facing another tough test. The team earned their first win of the season last week, dominating Stetson, but this week is a much bigger lift for Coach Rusty Wright and company. They are in Texas to take on third-ranked Tarleton State. The Texans are unbeaten so far, including an overtime win against Army earlier in the season. The Mocs look great in their win over the Hatters last week, especially the running game. UTC rushed for 445 yards in that victory last week. Coach Rusty Wright says that win was much needed for his team. He says minimizing mistakes will be key if they want win number 2 tomorrow night.
At the end of the day, we go out there, we turn the ball over, we have foolish penalties, do those kind of things. They can get ugly real quick, but we have to take care of what we can take care of and control what we can control.
Kickoff is set for 7 tomorrow. The Mocs will start SoCon play at home next week against the Citadel. Moving to Knoxville, the Tennessee Vols will try to get back on track after that heartbreaking loss to Georgia. They get UAB inside Neyland Stadium tomorrow. The loss didn't hurt Tennessee's ranking as the AP kept them in the 15th spot. Tennessee went toe-to-toe with the Dogs last week and had a shot to win the game, but kicker Max Gilbert pushed a 43-yard field goal that would have given the Vols the lead and most likely the win at the end of regulation. Coach Josh Heupel says the loss, it hurts, but his main message to the team this week has been staying focused on what's ahead.
It's always about progress moving forward and what's coming the following week. Ultimately, last Saturday, defined that week, right? We got another one this Saturday that will define this week, and we got to find a way to continue to grow.
Tennessee UAB kicks off tomorrow at 12:45. We also want to note that both Bama and Georgia are off this week. They're going to play each other next week. Let's turn to baseball. The Chattanooga Lookouts, they fall at home to the Birmingham Barons. 9-6 is your final. And so, folks, the Lookout season has come to an end, and so does their time at AT&T Field. They'll move into Erlanger Park next season. Well, how about that? That is it for our edition of Sideline Spotlight. Big thanks to our outstanding crew, and thank you for being here with us tonight. Join us tomorrow morning for a closing look at all the big SEC games going down Saturday. Have a wonderful night.